book. A Burnium weapon. How do you make those?
That's just it's part of the multi-tool because the Burnium pick is a multi-tool.
Does anybody think of the burn dog when people talk about burnium? That's all I can think of.
Yeah.
Yep. The first time people started talking about the Burnium pick, I was like,
You thought it was a
Bernie
meme?
Sanders, right? Yeah.
Destiny question.
What's up, buddy?
How many kids do you think were looking at the Minecraft tab and see you with a ton of viewers like on your channel
And come into a conversation about race realism? Who knows, dude?
And factor in how many of them are black.
I wonder how
Where's
long it
that
takes
even?
before they come after the fucking halfies, dude. I'm actually a little bit worried, man. Maybe at some point I'll get to experience an authentic racism at some point in my life.
You'll probably experience it next election.
Maybe, dude. Damn.
They put you up against a color chart.
Maybe that is actually like maybe my European whiteness manifests itself like in my skin color, but my intelligence is actually dictated by my Cubanness, and that's why I'm not able to perceive how intelligent all of these alt-right colors are because I'm racially fucked, you know?
Maybe.
Oof, that's actually really worrisome. And like Dunning-Kruger there would preclude me from recognizing how fucked I am. Like I just wouldn't even have the intelligence to identify how unintelligent I am. That's a really worrying thing, dude. Oh shit.
Hey Destiny, whenever one of those alt-right memers bring up the year of decline in population, just bring up that the whole world will start even out in population about next 50 to 100 years, and how nations that are gaining more income are going to two children births
For
instead
that
of like 7
Australian
children.
cuck information, most of the innovations from America were invented by a bunch of liberal cucks living in left-leaning states. The best example of these states is California, land
What do
full
you
of
mean?
liberals and immigrants.
I think that it's very easy to believe. Maybe because I lived in that. I mean, did you see the paper that I wrote for my high school paper?
Yeah.
No, it's too long.
Did you ever read that, Mike Spam?
I saw the Wing Neo Starfish.
That was your high school paper?
Yeah, I wrote in high school that
Like 9?
What grade did you get?
the one about the no, it was for the newspaper. It actually didn't make it because
with numbers in the newspaper.
what?
You like
I
spell
saw
things with numbers like
the
a number like B and then 4.
Oh, dude, if you ever have time, if you're ever interested, you should read my write-up on the reasons for going to Iraq when I was majorly pro-Iraq war. It'll blow your mind, dude. Like, you won't even believe that I wrote that back in, I don't know if I dated the post or not, but I think it was back in 2004 or 2005. Oof.
Yeah, it was 2004.
Wait, Destiny, what year did you graduate high school?
Oh, God, 2007.
Are you ready to move to the castle?
I was playing Neopets in like 2007.
Cutting
What the
down
fuck?
trees now.
I was playing Halo 3, motherfucker.
If anybody else was a
Those were the
2000,
years, man.
if anybody else was a 2007, bro, it was the worst time to graduate because all of your high school graduation related shit was fucking 007 jokes. It was fucking stupid as fuck.
Was it?
Yeah, we got fucking gypped out of any real decorations.
Wait, why was it 007?
Because 2007, class of 007, it was fucking.
Oh,
stupid.
I didn't hear. Oh, I
Mine was
didn't hear any of
2010,
that.
it was a class
Oh, but I
X.
guess I was 06.
So we had already X signs everywhere.
Wait, but they let you write like that in your school newspaper where you could use numbers?
No,
Well, you can use
Star
them.
15 was different than the.
You would like put a B and then a number 4 after it, like B4.
Oh, I don't know, maybe because it was the lingo at the time. It actually didn't get accepted though to the newspaper because my English teacher was a massive libcuck, so she didn't let me put it in.
Oh, did they not have like a
Maybe it
class
was the
assigned to
Christian
doing that?
newspaper.
Where I am, like they assign a whole class to do that, and only they could do it.
Oh no, the English teacher looked over it really hardcorely because it was kind of like her project, the school newspaper. The J Journal, I think, is what it was called. Fucking liberals, dude.
Hey, you know when you hover over something with your mouse and it shows the window of like the text of what it is and where it comes from? Can you change the size of that window?
Oh yeah, hit num 0, I believe.
Who lived at 450 negative 200?
450. That's me.
Okay.
Alright, boys, we're killing the environment.
Num 0 is not doing anything.
Dumping your oil?
Who lives near negative 200, 450? Because I live near there.
450 negative 200. and-
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Who lives near there?
I do.
This
You
is
want-
your base? This water mansion?
Can I connect the road to you?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
And then
If
Killer
you're making that
2
road go
lives.
through water, please don't, because all those boating people, it screws us over hard.
Yeah, like my
Rather at
island is
least
nothing
make
but
like
dock.
a ramp of water
Yeah.
for boats to go over it.
Or you could just build a bridge and then have the boats go under it.
Also, it's gonna be really autistic trying to build anything over the water. The water surrounding my island are like
I always
filled with
thought my
guardians.
dad went from Vietnamese
So,
refugee to middle-class
I
American
thought you
through
build
hard
above the water.
work. Now I know it was
Yeah, but they
because
can
of
still
his
see you.
squinty eyes
Not if you
kappa.
build like a couple, like 5 blocks high and just put a platform.
Fuck those things.
They won't have line of sight of you.
Yeah, why do we make it a feature where those things can spawn anywhere?
Yeah, it's dumb.
Where
They
what can
in
spawn
my
anywhere?
rivers. The
Guardians.
guardians.
Oh, in the
Those
water?
sea fuckers,
Because
yeah.
the water should be scary. Stop fucking boating so much. You guys are fucking up the server. I'm glad they're here. I hope you guys all
I'm
get
not-
caught.
And not even
I
boating.
wasn't boating. I was trying to build beautiful lakefront property. I
Oh.
kept getting
It's
laser
to
beams up my
simulate
asshole.
global warming, shoving people off of their oceanfront.
Wait, Dunnan, where is your where's like your main storage with all your flowers in it?
The flowers are.
I
There are
mean,
two
bad
buildings kind of over the water. There's the building with like the porch on the right. The chest in there has all my flowers.
How sick would it be if Mojang did like a global warming simulator and for 1 week every single Minecraft server's water level was raised like 10 tile blocks? So
I'd be safe. I'm built like 15.
everything that was built near any water would be overwhelmed and destroyed. That would be funny as fuck.
I'd be okay.
Yeah, me too.
I'd be fucked. I'd be under 10 feet of water.
There'd be more water for me to
Hey,
dump my
Cass is so
oil
high
into,
up,
dude.
that
I'd
would
be
be
happy.
fun.
Yep, I built ready for global warming, dude.
Yeah, I'm on the same
Do
level as
you
water,
need
so I'm
more
fine.
stone bricks, or should I leave this stone smooth for now?
Can't you?
Oh,
Can you
don't dump
unsmooth
it.
or-
I'll take it if you don't want it.
I don't know.
Take what?
My
What-
dad is drinking
with Quark, can
PBR
you,
tonight, and I showed him your
take
stream during that
stone bricks
debate, and
put them
he
back
locked me
to
in the
smooth?
garage.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I'm not sure.
Oh
I don't think so.
no, I don't think you can.
Okay.
What do you ever use smooth stone for?
To
Buttons?
make my factory.
You can't make buttons out of stone.
They might
No.
look cool.
They don't.
It has to
never
be
looks
regular
cool.
stone, not stone bricks.
Hey, I don't know,
If
man.
you want a bunch of blocks, make factory blocks. You get a lot of bang for your buck.
But
Damn
we
nice.
like pretty things.
I
You
can't
don't
tell
think these
if
are pretty?
anti-blocks are
Oh, I
the
haven't
best
seen them,
looking
so I don't know.
blocks or the worst looking blocks.
I think they're pretty cool looking.
Wait, which blocks?
The
Anti-blocks.
anti-blocks. ANTI.
I don't know what that is.
Search it. Hit E and search.
Like they're literally just solid colors.
Oh, cool.
Wait, what are?
Anti-blocks.
Oh.
Why'd you choose to build so far out?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Aristotle was built over here, and I ran clear over here.
How far are
I
you?
hadn't built anything. I thought you said that that area was relatively
well,
flat,
you were
which is
over
true.
here for some reason. We found it.
I was further out, but yeah.
How far are you
And,
guys?
and that area has every animal right there. And
You're
like
like on the
a lot of
opposite
fruit
side of the
trees.
map from Meme Town.
Yeah, I don't want
What-
to be anywhere close to Meme Town.
What's your numerical coordinates?
People are just mad that
Negative
our factory
2100,
will be better than
2900.
theirs.
Oh, that's it.
Oh.
See, Destiny, you said you're already preparing for global warming. Were you preparing for global warming because you knew that as soon as people could build factories and shit, that they'd cause global warming within like 7 days?
Yes.
You're giving him a lot of credit that he doesn't deserve.
I have the foresight.
Damn.
You have the foresight into autism?
Pretty much.
Yeah. When you're like full autistic, you get that shit.
Hey, does anybody else in here live in Omaha and got a letter from Cox today?
No.
Wow, fuck you guys.
So does Cox offer you like an extended data plan you can purchase? I know Comcast does.
Nope. Unless you get a business line.
Realistically, no
The
residential
field
account.
Comcast has better customer service than Cox.
No residential
Comcast
account
is
realistically
AIDS,
uses as
though.
much
Their customer
bandwidth
service is
as
still
you.
awful.
I mean, it depends on what you do. If you stream a lot of 4K media, maybe you would. I don't know. But probably
It
not.
depends
Most
on
likely, you would
what
never
they
reach as much
put
as I
in
would.
for Comcast support.
I almost reach it every month.
like Washington is currently fighting with Comcast, so Comcast will like give you anything you want.
I thought Comcast was like literally the devil.
They are.
They are. If you Google Comcast, a picture of the Nazi flag will still show up in Google Images.
Is that true?
Yes. At least it was last
Someone
time.
built a Nazi flag on our server. Can we kill them?
Oh shit.
I mean,
No, but
go
you
back
can
and watch that video. Yeah, go back and watch the video. Is it okay to use violence again?
What if we just destroy
I
their
thought
property?
the
Is
soldier.
that violence?
I thought the server was a bastion of free speech.
Well, in that case, my dumping of oil wouldn't be an issue, and I wouldn't get raided for it, right?
And me gassing the weebs, would that be bad?
Gassing the weebs is never bad.
No,
Damn, dude, all this anime hate.
You'd earn a medal for that one.
Where are my anime fans at, guys? We need to stand up for each other.
They're in Wheat
I've
Village.
gassed
I'm
them all,
sorry.
dude.
Every
I'm
anime
dead.
I've watched has been shit.
Every what?
Every anime I've watched has just been boring.
Wait, what animes have you watched?
Not that many. Like, I'm not like most mainstream
You have to
stuff.
name
Like Death Note, I thought sucked.
You thought that
Enough
sucked?
to
Wait,
know
how?
anime suck.
Well, Death Note sucked as soon as L died.
Okay.
And then
well,
that's-
Oh, dude, spoilers, dog.
even before that, when he lost control of the Death Note, that entire arc was pretty fucking boring.
Did you like the show Dexter?
That show was sick,
I
except for the
didn't
ending
get
was
into it at
retarded.
all.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
I mean, there's like I
I've-
think that's like
supposed to make sense.
I've seen the first like maybe season or two of Dexter, but I never really got.
I love Dexter until
Was
the
the
ending.
ending supposed to make sense? I never.
no,
understood
don't
it.
just everything past season
No.
4 is garbage.
Don't
Don't
even,
worry.
don't even think
Only
about
the
the ending.
first like couple episodes of Cowboy Bebop were actually good.
Wait, there
The
was
rest of them were
seasons
boring.
past season 4?
That's like a Death Note is like a particular type of drama that like detective chasing, detective working together at the same time. I think is like a particular thing. Yeah, like it's similar in Dexter. I'm sure there are other shows that do it as well. But like if you're not
it's
into
like True Detective.
I never watched that, but sure. But like if you're not into like that type of drama, then yeah, it would probably be really boring.
Oh, I found a village that hasn't been killed, dude.
No one cares,
Oh.
dude.
Oh,
Fucking kill
fuck,
Dude,
yourself.
that means-
I ran through like a dozen last
Yeah,
night.
you weren't here for the genocide.
Yeah, I
Wait, who genocided?
A guy
Are you
went
talking
around
about
and
white genocide?
slaughtered 5 villages.
Technically, yes.
Was it an active or passive genocide?
pretty
Active.
active? He's pretty active.
He claimed he was colonizing, but he didn't bring any peoples to take their place.
He meant it in not in the colonial sense, but the genocidal sense.
I thought that's how you were supposed to treat the native peoples.
Yeah, yeah.
Aaron, I need you to come here and finish laying these bricks, okay?
One trooper, follow me.
But I can't.
Have something
I'm
to show
busy
you. Watch this.
with getting all of our stuff ready to.
Wait, no, what do you mean getting
If
all of
I
our stuff?
had a
Wait, what does that
Death
mean?
Note, I would kill the guy that said
Yeah.
anime is boring. Nathan Weeb.
You're not like packing it all up right now, are you?
Hey guys, I really need to find a village with villagers.
Wait,
Can
I think we should
somebody
leave it all
What do
there
you-
for now.
How are you gonna kill him?
I have
What
one
do you
next
want
to me.
still here?
Next to Pervy
I don't know, like everything for now, because we still need to mine. That's like where the mine shafts and everything are.
Oh,
I thought I killed all the
a little
villagers
bit
in
way
that
too
village
late
though.
for that.
Oh, did you? Oh, I don't know. I haven't
Oh
been
no.
We have the tools chest, we have the stone chest,
Welcome
and we
to
have
our
the gravel
power
chest.
generation
Everything else
setup.
fits in my backpack.
Oh, you're just gonna keep it over here?
Yeah, I'm figuring we can do an L-shaped building with these machines in them.
Okay.
And there's gonna be 2 more back here. Or 3 back here. And then the generators will be in
I
a
figured we
separate,
were gonna
like,
build a
substation
mine
building.
that reaches out down from the castle.
Jesus, did more people move in here? What's with all these houses?
Right?
Oh my god.
I told them, these generators, they have no idea how loud they actually are.
Your citizens are gonna revolt against you, dude. Get fucked.
Like, when we turn these on, people might actually leave.
Where does the sulfur come from?
It's
Mining. It's a block.
yeah, it's an ore.
Classic red flag.
Well, we told them beforehand that we were building the factory here.
So did somebody say there were villagers alive in the village near Mimigrad?
No, I didn't. I haven't checked.
No, they're all dead in there.
Oh, rip.
Okay, because I got my sword. I was about to go check.
Oof.
Got your sword. What, were you gonna go kill the villagers? What the fuck?
Well, I
what he
thought I already
does.
killed them all.
Did you go on a mission specifically to kill all of them?
No, I just kept stumbling across them.
Why did you kill them all? What the fuck?
I left like 3 or 4 alive.
Why would you kill any of
Yeah,
them?
I critical number now.
They weren't giving me the deals I wanted.
Proper player.
Oh
You know
my
you
God.
get better deals by starting to trade with them, right?
Well, he knows. that.
Silence.
A little bit late now.
Hey Sylvan, what if like every village they only left a couple people? They were
You
all
just like
male
walk into a
villagers.
random store and expect them to give you a family discount?
Well, eventually they'll reproduce, right?
Yo,
Well,
what is this
what if they're all
magic
males?
potato that's like dancing on the steps?
Yeah, it's like a living potato. I fed it earlier.
That is Polecat's pet.
Wait, what are we talking about?
There's a
There's this
potato
little
pet.
There's a
potato
living
that's just
potato.
dancing on the steps.
How do I make one?
You can feed it apparently.
You need
It's
a
like
mana,
food or
a mana
something.
pool and stuff.
I don't know.
So I have 1100 endium dust.
Indian
What do I
dust.
do?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Can you summon Pocahontas with it if you like lay it out in a pentagram shape?
I mean, I could try.
Is there a way to vein mine leaves?
Yes.
With an axe.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can do it with an axe.
It's not working with an axe. I just did it with the wood. It's not working with the leaves.
That sounds more like a personal problem.
Wait, no, that's not. You can do it with the axe. I'm positive. I've done it before.
Yeah, it could just be a server lag thing.
It shouldn't be. It's not like it right now. You're pushing
type
the.
of axe are you
I literally
using?
just used it on the wood fine, and I'm trying like 5 times, so it's finally
What type
going.
of axe is it?
Do you have any food?
Yes.
What type of axe?
Oh, does it not do the whole tree either? Stone.
Oh, you should work then.
Well, even with wooden
Does he-
axes.
Who is coming over here? You almost
No, I
here?
was saying because steel tools don't
Dude,
work.
I'm working on it, alright? I'm like 300 away.
Okay.
This sucks, dude.
Tell them to get started with the nether portals. We should have just installed the portal mod.
Portals work fine.
So I tried that pentagram thing with the endium dust, and it actually did summon Pocahontas. But as soon as she spawned in, I started hearing her say, vaccines cause autism, so I think I have to put her down.
That was a really big setup for a pretty
Yes, it was.
low quality meme, dude. But I A for effort.
Yeah.
It made me
A
laugh.
for effort.
Maybe. I'm gonna
Like, I
publicly
still-
give you an A for effort, but privately it was an A for autism.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's probably from all those vaccines. I
Yo,
got.
Destiny, if you do the Botanica stuff, you can get the freaking double jump. It's super sick.
Is it?
Yeah. You can just jump, or you can fall from any height and then just jump right at the end, and you won't take any damage.
Oh, that needs to be nerfed. Remove it, Mike Spam.
Look at what you did.
And don't tell Destiny about all that cool stuff.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck said that?
Mike Spam did.
Aaron, are you ready to come lay all these bricks?
You want more?
No, I just want somebody to lay them. My life is digging, okay? That's where my passion is, not laying bricks.
Digging?
Digging.
Are you using Iron Destiny? Are you doing the factory stuff or no?
I'm working on it. No, I haven't done it.
That's a solid no.
Huge.
Listen, I'm trying to go through and explore them one mod at a time. So I'm maxing out my vanilla stuff. I've done the one thing. Oh, I've got like the backpack shit unlocked. Next will be the chests, and then I'm gonna work on the farming stuff. So like, can you grow all of the crops that are in the Pam's crops mod or whatever?
Yeah,
Harvest?
there's like
Uh,
60
yeah,
of
I'm
them.
collecting the gardens so we can start the gardens soon.
Wait, you can't plant the individual crops?
Yeah, you
Well,
can.
you punch
turn
the
food you get
gardens
from
and
the
it
garden
turns
into
to.
the seed.
Okay, yeah.
Harrison,
Yeah.
how many copies of plants are you getting?
Of what?
Can you make multiple copies of a plant once you have it?
Well, yeah, it's like
I
any
know
other
you
crop.
can trade for seeds somehow, but when you punch the garden, it explodes into a bunch of fruits and vegetables and stuff. If you want to harvest the garden, you have to crouch when you punch it, so that you can move the garden where you want.
Who is the guy that came and wanted blue mystic flowers?
I got all the ones out of your chest.
Oh, look.
Yeah, you took all of them?
You said all of them.
Damn. You got fucking savage, dude. How mad are you? Be honest. This dude savage you.
You said you had 20 of them, so I took 13.
Like, before going to bed, I was gonna check on that to see the progress, and now I get to go to bed really, really fucking savage, so thanks for that.
You wanna see my factory, dude?
God damn.
Yeah, dude.
Wanna see mine? I'll show you yours if you show me mine. Or, fuck, I fucked that up. Shut the
There
fuck
are
up,
minors
dude.
watching this stream. Come on.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're playing Minecraft, so they're mining.
Well, but I have my thing set. Do you think every content creator's goal is to make content that's so funny and so good that your children watch it? I just realized that's what I want to walk into like Nathan's room one day and then he's like watching one of my Minecraft videos. He's like, "Oh my god, Dad, this is so
Oh no,
funny."
or you're like walking by and he does one of his crazy laughs where he's like laughing really loud.
Yeah, and it's that like
you know,
my
very,
Minecraft
very
video.
honestly, and then you look over and it's one of yours.
Yeah, that would be the
Some
best.
actors say they like it when their kids watch their stuff. Some of them stop doing like adult stuff when they have kids, so their kids are allowed to watch it.
Oh yeah, like that Heather Deepthroat chick. Stop making porn as soon as she.
Is that really her name?
What the fuck?
I mean, that's what happened to Ice-T.
Thing's huge, huh?
This thing.
Is that actually
this
true?
Is gonna be
Oh, I
your
didn't
whole
know that.
factory?
Yeah.
You're gonna fill this?
Yeah.
Like, why do you think he does CSI?
I got water below me to dump the oil into.
For the most part, CSI is like a really cool show.
Wait, so is Minecraft
Yeah,
really?
but like that's why he
What do you-
does
these
it.
blocks
Factorio
are sick,
too.
though, yeah?
Yeah, I like him.
Doesn't want his kids to be exposed to him being in the gangster lifestyle.
Take that.
Oh sure. Well, that's kind of cute. That's why I quit my gangster stuff, I guess. As soon as I had Nathan, I stopped doing all my hitting up corners and being a coke fiend and everything, you know, and a dealer.
Stop playing StarCraft too.
Being
You
real.
can like make rusted versions of these too, and so like I'm gonna make a holes and stuff in it with rusted versions.
Oh,
There's like
that's so unique.
40 different variants of this block, like circuit boards and everything.
Yeah, I
Like
know this
construction tapes
block
and
is
stuff, too.
insane. I didn't know that it was in this mod pack though.
Alright, I can confirm there are no villagers near Memingrad.
Why you kill all the villagers, dog? What the fuck?
Who was
I
that
didn't
dude
kill-
who was at
I don't think I
250,
killed
negative
Bill.
250 or whatever? Are you still online? What the fuck?
Where's that
Dude,
village at?
On my way back home, dude.
Brandon,
Oh,
can you
fuck.
please
Where
put
it
your
is?
mic a little further away? Is any Resident Evil supposed to be shit? Are there reviews out on this thing yet? Or
It's got really good reviews.
So did
It
Final
looks
Fantasy
like ass.
15.
I watched some.
I heard it's super fucking
I watched it.
reviews?
It looks awful. The graphics are terrible too.
Yeah, it's on a PS4.
Oh, isn't it?
it's on PC
It's on
too.
PC as well.
It's still targeted for a PS4. The whole thing has to run in PSVR.
Hey, can you guys start perpetuating the meme that PlayStation 4 isn't as good as PC? Thanks.
I don't think that's a meme. I think that's like fact.
I'm not gonna lie. I was actually really impressed with how Final Fantasy 15 looked. I thought the game looked really well.
It was pretty.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
some
Minecraft
was
is
it
good.
was it 1080p at least?
Yeah, 1080p 30, which isn't good, but I mean it looked a lot better than I thought a console game would look.
I'd rather play 486.
30 when you're not moving and nothing
Like-
on the screen is moving.
I think we all fall into the meme of like high resolution makes the game look best. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like-
that's
like-
absolutely
like,
not true.
although no, that's what I'm saying. Like yeah, like Bungie makes a lot of games. Like they usually put their games out at like 900p, and they can do a lot of really cool stuff with like lighting and all that.
Yeah. That kind of shit is way more impressive than just having a high resolution.
Yeah, like I think I think Destiny. I don't think it runs at 1080p, but it looks fucking awesome. It's probably the best looking game on the Xbox.
Wow.
Does anyone get motion sick when they
Did
play
they add that
WoW?
to the PC? Weren't they gonna make it on the PC?
Doubt it.
Destiny
Destiny
2 probably will.
You really think
Well,
so?
They're
Yeah,
gonna
I
push
do.
it to PC for Microsoft.
As someone who has probably the person who's played the most
Wait,
Destiny in
Bungie's
this
gonna
entire
work with
chat and
Microsoft
live.
again? No.
Typically, when you have those killer apps for consoles, you usually don't want to port those to other platforms because you want to force people to buy into the platform. in order to play.
Microsoft's new meme is they're trying to get you to use the Windows 10 store.
Bungie,
Yeah.
I would be surprised if Bungie worked with Microsoft again after how hard they got boned in Halo.
No,
Isn't it
I
on
think it definitely
Xbox?
will be. Bungie's a different company from back then. It's been so long.
And can they even work with Microsoft considering?
And
they
they're
have
also like
PlayStation?
Bungie isn't even really the old Bungie you remember. Like most of the old Bungie you remember is mostly gone.
Yeah, they've been culled more than the village that I'm culling right now.
Yeah, like Bungie is also like 1,000+ employees now as well. Like it's not the same Bungie that you remember.
Damn, if they keep going, they're gonna be the size of Riot.
I'm just saying, like Bungie is complete. Like, dude, like, do you have any idea how much money Destiny makes? Like, it's fucking crazy.
Do you think it's bigger than WoW?
Was that
I mean,
microtransaction?
he released his tax returns like a
There's no
money
way.
Bigger than
Monetarily, no.
What do you think? Does
Maybe.
anybody know what the subscriber base is of Destiny?
It's a lot. Well, it's not subscription.
not
It's
subscription
based, isn't it?
There's like some free to play stuff.
There's
Well, like
DLC.
you pay $60 to get the base game, and there's a bunch of
And
DLC.
the
and
DLC
stuff.
isn't even much.
But most
added
of that is
content.
$60 or less now, like altogether. But there's a lot of like
DLC adds a day
microtransaction
of
stuff.
content in my experience. Not even joking.
What? You're ridiculous.
Yeah, I got the DLC, and within like the week of me playing like 3 hours a day.
Not
I
like the
already
first
did an
like
extra
2 DLCs, but like the expansion, like Taken King or even the new one, Rise of Iron.
Oh, I don't
See,
know,
you don't
like
even know what the fuck
Lone
I'm talking
Wolf or
about,
whatever it was
so-
called, but
Damn.
I don't know. I only played for the
Yes.
first 2
As
DLCs,
someone
and it
who,
was
someone who actually
awful.
plays Destiny, what the fuck are you talking about?
The first 2 DLCs were awful. I played it until then, and this game was awful.
Oh, like the first year it came out? Yeah, those too many
Yeah,
ones.
it
I'm not
added
talking
like a
about
day
those.
of content.
Yeah,
I
those
heard
are
it was just
bad.
like a bullet sponge. Like enemies didn't get more difficult; they just had more health, and you just had to spam shit.
Yeah, that used to be true.
Who is living next to the fucking Thomas the Train Engine?
Jesus, right?
What
Listen,
was that?
hey guys,
did
alright?
the-
Don't make fun of my ringtone, okay? I don't
Oh
appreciate
my
that.
fucking
Oh,
God.
did you
That's
like
your
add
ring.
one of the whistle tracks or something?
What?
No, I think that was a cell
Like-
phone.
Oh,
Oh,
like
my
there are tracks in Railcraft where you can make your trains whistle.
Whistle
Can you not give him any
you-
ideas, please? Oh,
So
you actually
why
know.
you twerk?
I can't whistle, rip.
Jesus, what kind of attempt was
God
that?
fucking damn it,
What do
Dunebug,
you use
back
your
at it
wheat
again.
for?
For eating, for food.
Bread.
Where were you,
Bug? I was waiting for you earlier. You weren't there.
Oh shit, that means you must have gotten. That means you must have gotten gold 3, right?
Yeah, you
No.
should click it.
Because I
Wait,
just didn't play because I'm a shitter.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Just looking to get carried by fucking Dunebug. Unbelievable.
Pretty much.
Listen, have you ever tried? There's a super secret build, okay? Dunebug will talk about how good it is, okay? The attack
God,
speed
very
Lulu
funny.
top.
oh,
Just
God.
attack speed, nothing else.
Oh yeah,
Well,
pure fucking attack speed.
No, it's more like a kale build, kind of, or an old school kale build.
You're looking for on-hit attack speed Lulu, okay? With your
Okay, well that
W.
makes more sense. Like just attack speed, pure attack speed.
Okay, well,
that makes more
listen,
sense.
you want to get
Get
things
away
that give
with
you
that.
like attack speed and on hit and maybe a little bit of crit, and then anytime you go to duel somebody, you W them and then you kill them before they're unfrogged, dude. It's the best build in the world, okay? I did this for a long time and I was world renowned
Yep.
with it, okay?
What for like a week?
What happened?
You got to
Lulu,
buy and
that she could be played in multiple roles.
I think I got banned for breaking the meta and then I couldn't do it anymore.
Wow, unfortunate.
Sounds
I
like
still
Tyler
can't
won.
believe Destiny stole my multi-BF sword build.
Do
to
you
be
actually
honest.
enjoy playing League of Legends, or is it like a commitment thing? You got no other outs.
It's
I
kind of
love
like,
it,
you know
dude.
how when you see parents disciplining a kid and you're like, why did you even bother? It's because sometimes in a child's life there are those fleeting moments of happiness and that makes it all worth it.
No, it doesn't. Not worth it.
Would you ever like try to go competitive in League of Legends
No.
if you got good enough?
If I got good, I mean, if I'm sitting there
Yeah.
like
You get
rank
banned
1
within the
challenger or
day.
some shit, then sure, but I'm pretty far from that.
Right.
wouldn't
But
let
if
him.
somebody like offered you something like on a
Well,
challenger
well.
team, you know, something realistic, and like, yeah,
How
sure,
about
why not?
this? Here's one to consider. The highest ranked person, or like the 3 highest ranked people who play each role in Challenger, who have never played the game competitively, get to go to a combine. If you got offered that, would you go?
What is a combine? Like,
It's basically
Like in the
they're gonna
NFL.
take all the top solo queuers who've never been on a team, unknown people, and they get sent to right headquarters, and then you play with the other.
But like
team,
all the
and
pro
it's a
teams
tryout. So all the
send
pro
their
teams are
scouts.
there. and they can scout you out. They did that
Basically,
for you.
my number
Yes,
one revenue source is my stream, and unless I'm literally one of the best players in the world, no professional gaming bullshit is ever going to compete with that. So I would never do anything that could harm my stream, if that makes sense. So if I had the opportunity to play on a really good ranked 5s team, but I could stream the gameplay, then I would do it. But if you were to start talking about making significant commitments of time that took me away from my stream or this business, I definitely would not do that. If that
There
makes
was
sense.
rumors of a stream team where like the top league streamers who were ex-pros
Mhm.
were going to create a challenger team just to stream their scrims.
Sure.
The old C9 team, like who was it? I forgot. My buddy was telling me about it. Like
High balls.
high balls and everything. They created a team. They
Academy,
and
right?
they sold Academy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
C9
so.
Academy.
Was it Academy? Was it C9? Yeah, they did that. They won a spot. They sold it off. Then they created another team.
Wasn't there like massive there's massive controversy around that, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
where they just specifically sold off.
Well,
the
the controversy was when they formed the team, there was a press statement that said, "We're not doing this to farm this slot for $1 million."
But they were.
They farmed the slot for $1 million.
Wait, what slot? Wait, what are you talking about?
Selling an
playoff
LCS
slots.
slot when you make it in.
Or, yeah,
You
not
can't
playoff.
have two slots, or you can't have two spots owned by the same company or the same people, right? So they C9 basically did that, and you're forced to sell off one of your slots. So they sold off one of their slots with their own pros or something like that.
And it was for $1 million?
Yeah, because it's like, think about it. How many faces
Well,
you get,
I
how many
mean-
Fox
eyeballs
has
you get in
invested
front
in
of?
it, and apparently it inflated it by a lot.
That's how
I think
Miami.
Destiny
that
think that's a low
narrative
number.
is objectively false. So what happened to League of Legends?
Yeah, FlyQuest.
Is you know how the game is super popular?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well,
I've heard of that.
investors started looking at the game and said, there's potential here in the esport. So the rates for all these LCS teams skyrocketed. I think Gravity was the first one to sell to Angels, and they sold for like 800,000. And now the new meme is it's 1 million minimum to buy an LCS slot. So
That
then,
seems a little cheap though.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like that much at all.
well,
doesn't
it
seem
is
like that
cheap.
much at all.
It is cheap, and what I'm hearing like
They don't
behind
make
the
money.
scenes is that prices have skyrocketed. Because so Riot sells all the streaming rights this year for a guaranteed, I think it's 6 million a year.
That sounds about right, I think, from what I've heard.
Yeah, it was like 6 million a year for 6 years or something like that. But now all these investors are looking in because it looks like the league is going to franchise and you can no longer like build a challenger team to get in. So these slots are going to become worth a lot of money.
Wait.
Time out,
Time
time
out.
out.
What do you mean they're gonna
overpay now.
franchise and you can't get a challenger slot to get it?
So they're creating
There's not
urgency.
going to be.
Well, so you know how the
It'll be like
NFL
American
works,
sports.
how there's 32 teams?
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
but
an
I don't
American
think
sport and not a
that's even
European
logical, like enough to do. Like unless they expanded the slots, you can't do it with 8. No way in hell you can do
Well,
it with 8.
They're
one
trying to
they've
12,
got
I thought.
10,
Damn, get fucked.
but it looks like they're gonna do it with 10. Maybe 12?
I
But
don't
you also
think-
have NA and EU slots, right? Or all...
Yeah, like they're
Yeah.
already. Yeah.
Yeah, but I
But
don't
Riot
like.
sold
I guess
the
my
global broadcast rights for League of Legends. So this company owns it for the entire globe. Which is why all these weird deals are happening in Korea and China.
Yeah, but like, aren't they a Chinese company anyway? Like, it doesn't really matter.
Well,
In terms
They're
of
not
the-
yeah, they are.
meme-
No, they're owned by Tencent.
if you ask
They're
the
owned by
Dota
Tencent.
fanboys, Riot's like controlled by their Chinese masters. Riot's line that they've stuck to is that Tencent has not like ordered them around at all.
Didn't Tencent purchase like the mass
No,
part
no.
of their board?
No, yeah, didn't they sold back their last amount of themselves to Tencent recently? Not recently, but a few years ago, didn't they?
Yeah.
thought
So
Yeah.
Tencent has 100% of the company, I
Yeah,
believe.
what they said
Or I think
also
it's like
has been
97 or something.
Riot has gone on record stating that the branches operate completely independently of each other, but that's bullshit. And I remember seeing that a year or two ago when they said that, and then when the LCS schedule came out and like the NA games were like best of threes on like Friday,
And then
Saturday
EU
Prime
was
name, and
best
EU
of
was
two.
like fucking yeah, best of twos on like Wednesday, Thursday, some bullshit, and they put out that hilarious line where Europeans were okay with draws. Because it happens
Well,
in
to be fair, that
football.
was-
Oh my god.
To be fair, that was both decided by the same like Riot. Like, there's no Riot EU. Like,
Yeah, there
Well, there was. Yeah, there is. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Probably
I mean,
not
also, like,
officially,
nobody
but
gives
there
a shit about
definitely is
them.
logically. They're like in the hierarchy or whatever. There
Well,
is-
that
there
was
has
the
to be
big. That was the big debate. Was that everybody was saying that the
there's
Riot
no such
NA
like EU support.
they were doing it to bolster NA viewership because that was all they cared about. But that wasn't what Riot said. Riot said, "Well, no, EU and NA are two totally separate people, and we arrived at these
here's a
decisions."
question.
Like,
if you're Riot EU and you know Riot NA, which has the more popular teams, is going to take the primetime slots, let's assume they have complete autonomy. Would you overlap?
you probably wouldn't overlap, but you
I
would
mean, it
hopefully
probably
work out
depends,
something that
because
makes you feel like less of a fucking cuck.
Yeah, because your primetime slots have to be
So, I mean,
different, right?
Also,
Because
it
if
bones
you're
the
EU,
teams out of sponsorships. Who wants to sponsor the team that's not getting as much airtime?
Well, why do people in Dota or StarCraft or any other game have sponsors? What do you mean? I mean, you can still sponsor things even if they don't have the same type.
Yeah,
of...
but if they have a choice, they're going to sponsor the team who gets more.
No, it's not. It's not like that. It's not like a choice. Because then why would
Well,
anybody sponsor
EU
anybody in a
has
smaller?
sponsorship problem because they're a European organization, and how all these companies operate is you have like Coca-Cola France, not Coca-Cola Europe.
No, that's different. Coca-Cola is a much larger thing, right? Riot, it would make sense for them to divide.
No, I'm
by
talking about
Europe.
for the sponsorship deal. I'm just addressing that for like teams having trouble getting sponsors.
Yeah, kind of like how people always wonder why Korean teams aren't doing really well, but it's like PepsiCo isn't gonna fucking sponsor a Korean team. These teams always work because of endemic sponsors and whatnot.
Well, it's non-endemic.
What? No, in Korea, they've lived on their endemic sponsorships. In Korea?
Well, no, the Korean teams are owned by non-endemic teams. That's why they're allowed to exist. If they were endemic teams, that's Fnatic. Endemic.
I don't know in League, but I know that in StarCraft, the only way that StarCraft survived in Korea was via endemic Korean sponsors like Samsung and whatnot. Like
Yeah,
these were the people.
Samsung's non-endemic. SKT is non-endemic. KT is non-endemic.
Wait, what?
That's the meme.
Wait, I'm confused.
Endemic being like Dignitas, like Fnatic, like TSM.
Wait, what is endemic?
Non-endemic.
Wait, what does endemic mean?
To my knowledge, when people refer to endemics, like endemic sponsors or endemic teams, they mean like they're part of that industry, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
part
like
of
when
kind of yeah.
Razer,
So well, no. Oh no. I'm
Razer
talking about endemic to the country that they're advertising in. For
Oh.
instance, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. No. Oh yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. So like Razer is endemic to gaming, but Samsung is not endemic to gaming. I was talking about
Yeah.
country of origin. Like when you addressed like Coca-Cola France, like Korean teams in StarCraft relied on endemic Korean sponsors.
Yeah,
Sorry.
agreed.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Next time, I don't know. I was gonna make a joke. Fuck.
Mike spam pussies out the same way that every alt-writer does when he makes a ridiculous claim and then backs off of it.
Sweats to me.
Another debate won.
What's a tally mock like?
You guys
I
ever
thought you
think
didn't
freaking
debate
League of
to win or
Legends is
lose.
gonna be, or like esports is gonna be able to go to like city type teams like the NFL or whatever?
Oh,
all the other
so-
sports.
Overwatch is. But
I was
Overwatch
talking
is-
to some people who I consider fairly knowledgeable about the Overwatch scene. Apparently, that's a huge meme that investors do not like.
The investors.
Well,
So,
yeah,
like-
but
So, did you not hear about the dinner where Blizzard invited all the NFL owners and like all the sports team owners to go like talk to the esport team owners?
I heard of something like that.
I heard
Well,
it was
appar-
gonna happen. I never heard what happened.
Oh yeah, it happened at BlizzCon.
The problem is that they need somebody at the front of that can make really good deals.
Donald
I just don't know anybody who could possibly be like that.
Well, now that Donald Trump is no longer running his businesses, and since Sean Spicer said he can't have a conflict of interest, I think he's perfect for the job.
There we go.
I thought Donald Trump was still in like a management role.
No
just
way, dude.
also-
He put out the papers. Yeah, he is. He is. He didn't completely divest. He never will either. Just like he'll never release
So-
his taxes. I don't understand how this isn't like blatant like conflict of it. Like this seems really bizarre to me. Why would you want a president that owns like all of these companies that are so tied up into any policy that he'll pass? Like how could you not be constantly second guessing everything he's doing? Like is this good for America or is this good for Trump
Good thing
industry?
Hillary's
Because he told you
nominated
it's
for sex
he's doing
state.
it for you.
lie?
Yeah.
Wait, it's a good thing. What?
I just said it's a good thing Tillerson got nominated for Secretary of State right when the Secretary of State has to vote on the Keystone XL pipeline.
Yeah. Or whether or not to renew the Russian sanctions. Really makes you think.
Or the Secretary of State.
Oh,
Security.
but
Or
did you
job.
see the
Yeah.
House
What
Intelligence
scandal?
Committee meme today?
What happened?
So, the investigation they're going to go on includes, and this might not going to happen, but they are going to investigate, and this is how it's worded, presidential candidates tied to Russia.
Nice.
They actually ratified it, which apparently that might not, or it was predicted it had a chance of not happening.
No. Why are they spawning on my shit now? What the fuck? Just because I finished it?
Because there's no light?
Shut the fuck up, Dune cuck.
You should have. If it's Skelly's, you should take your dogs.
I thought I unsaddled my dogs.
Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff up there. I mean, there's one doggo on the stairs. I don't know where your other two are.
Harrison, you don't happen to be breeding puppers, are you? I could use them.
No.
We have puppers around here, don't we?
Yeah, we have lots of puppers around here.
Like in the wilderness.
But that
Oh,
involves
there's a lot in
going
your
and
spawn
looking
also.
for them.
I wanna come tame a few. Can you give me your cords?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, the problem is with the puppers is if you have tamed puppers and one of them doesn't already belong to the other person, when they're born, they're already tamed.
Oh, fuck.
I think they belong to whoever one of the people that the dogs came from, and it alternates between the two if it's two
Oh,
different
shit.
owners.
Alright. Guess
So
we
I'm
gotta
gonna
go
go-
find some puppers. Actually, are there any jungles?
Right? I want an Aslan.
There's a jungle like really far in the positive X direction.
You don't want to go to that jungle though. Everything you find in the jungle is going to be genetically inferior to what you can
But
find
the
like in the
cats-
suburbs.
I've also emptied all of the temples in it already, so get fucked.
Damn.
But the
What are
cats.
these like underground libraries? What are they? What are they?
Oh, strongholds?
Is that what they are?
Yeah, you'll find a hallway eventually that leads to a bunch of stuff.
Okay, so.
You found one of the end portals.
What?
Well, potentially, I guess.
Alright, I'll look around. I'll let you know.
Why isn't it squeeze the recipe for immersive engineering on Google? Am I not seeing it or?
Look in the in-game
all-
docs, dude, not on the wiki.
Can't seem to find it.
You need a lever and a book.
You can't even find it.
I'm looking at it on the wiki right now.
Doubt
Which
it.
one is it? Official Feed the Beast Turkey? No, right?
Yeah. It's up to date.
Wash it.
Oh, I love the server lag. Oh, it
Now
feels
with
good.
the-
Oh, yeah. Hit me up with that lag, man. Oh, yeah, hit me up with that
Oh, it
lag.
wasn't loading. There it goes. Thing.
Don't you guys have to fucking sleep? Go to bed, you fucking losers. God damn it.
Dude, I don't have class until like 1 p.m.
Fucking up my server, dude. Yo, if I get the skeleton to shoot an Enderman, do you think he'll... Oh my god, he teleported out of the way. He's like fucking Goku. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
hit him with
can't
shit.
shoot Enderman.
Damn. Oh my god.
Water can what's the word? Fuck.
Hiatus?
No. Water can hydrate blocks up to 5 away, right?
It says
It's
5, but I think 4 is more reasonable. 5 does weird shit. I don't know how to I could explain it, but I'm too lazy. 4 is like definite for sure. 5, I guess it technically does, but it sucks shit. If that helps you at all. I hope.
Oh, they grow slower, really?
No, I don't think that it's they grow slower. It's that like after you mine them, they'll become like untilled and like it's just really weird. Blocks 5 away are like really cucked, but blocks 4 away work perfectly.
Wow, no one's got anything to say. Holy shit.
Do you have any cocoa beans? No, you don't. Never mind.
Nope.
Anyone know where any villages are at?
No opinions on
Kill
Sam?
everybody there.
Better pack a lunch because it's gonna be rough
Can
out
we
there.
still get the protected area or something at least? Cause
For what? What's wrong?
I really wanted to go out when you expanded the map, and one of the big things that I actually cared about on all these stupid shit mods is the really cool biomes. So it's really
Wait, what are we talking about right now?
disappointing that you're going to expand it and then we finally get to find cool biomes.
The goal
it's
is
going to
we
be
have
PvP
protected
only.
chunks enabled at that point as well.
The cool biomes aren't on enabled.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
protected chunks, like, if you're only making it big enough for your chests, is just going to make it so that they can't steal your stuff. They can still destroy your houses and shit.
Wait, what are
It
we
would
talking
be
about
a
right now?
healthy amount,
PvP out,
but
so
not
I
an
don't think
autistic amount.
It's always going to be an autistic amount.
What do
You
mean
can't lie.
PvP is
Can't lie like
gonna
that.
Make it autistic because everybody's gonna turn into.
Wait,
a
what are we
Saiyan.
talking about? Can somebody tell me what we're talking about? Holy fuck!
Hey, can you not interrupt the conversation, dude?
Expanding the map.
He says anything outside of the current map when they expand it is gonna be PvP. Period.
That's the assumption I've been working on the whole time.
Yeah, all of this is up for debate. Nothing is written in like a death note that like if you betray it, you're gonna die of a heart attack. Like we can always change like what is PvP or what isn't PvP.
I feel like if you make the safe zone larger than what it is now, you have to walk like 15k blocks to go out there and find someone, and by then your radius is so large that you're never gonna find someone to PvP with.
Yeah. I don't
We'll
think
just have
PvP 's
someone
really
go
gonna,
into
like,
creative
work
and make
the
like
way-
a nether portal.
That's
Why
what
not just have an
this is-
arena where like you guys can just do whatever?
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
guess.
saying.
I guess like, is there gonna be any type of block
Want
protection?
to
Yes or
kill
no?
people on site.
Is there any type of block protection?
Right now
there
there's
will be.
none.
Will there be?
Yeah,
I don't
with
know.
Cake
We have
Method,
there's like
no.
this is all like up in the air. Like you're asking for like concrete like I don't fucking know, dude. We haven't.
Well, like I guess what I'm trying to say, if there's no block protection, like PvP doesn't really make sense where like kill on site all over the place unless there's some sort of like
looking for
indicator that you can put on, right? Because if you start raiding someone, you can't hide anything. And it's just like I'm in your base and I'm gonna steal all your diamonds and it's just gonna be on that giant rotation and you have to log off there are your diamonds and your pickaxes and shit. So I don't think there will like any logical sense to do it like that. But kill on site PvP, if we expand the map and it's only beyond there, like you're never gonna see anybody unless you intentionally go to some meetup somewhere. You're hardly ever gonna run into somebody by themselves. Because you hardly run into people
Yeah,
by themselves here unless you're like.
Well, that's what that. But that's so for the. Okay, so here are some statements of fact that I will make about the server. Okay, the PvP that exists on the outside borders is PvP that you're gonna have to go and look for and probably like spend some time exploring. Like, there's never gonna be a state on the server where you're wandering around like organically, like just naturally running into tons of people PvPing. Like that's just not the type of server that it is. Like even if we made everything outside of the border right now PvP, like 5,000 plus, you're never gonna find somebody naturally. Like you're gonna have to go and like hunt people down and find bases and then like grief them or kill them if they're online
But
or
that's
whatever.
what
Like,
people do, though, and that's what happened to you over and over again when we had the 10k plus minus map.
no, I don't think. First of all, I don't think that was 10k. Secondly, that
Wasn't
was
that right just at the beginning?
Secondly, that was an active PvP server, like explicitly, like that.
Yeah,
That
and I'm
server was
saying- yeah, and I'm
explicitly active
saying-
PvP. That's not what this server is. Like not even close. None of the mods that we added are geared towards PvP. Really, the entire purpose
I
of
mean,
the mod.
have you seen like the railguns and the shotguns? And
Yeah, that's
the...
one of 45 mods added to the
The
game.
railguns are actually just.
And I'm saying that there are
because of the
people
lag.
sitting here like Assyrian, itching, waiting for them to be given the go-ahead so they can start going full autism.
So,
yeah, but
let me-
Assyrian is literally
let-
one of
let me
like the
interject here.
150 people
interject
playing on the server. Like I don't think the majority of people here right now that are building and working on factories are like itching to PvP. Like that's literally just Assyrian.
Wait, what incentive do people have to go outside the safe zone anyways to PvP?
There's none really.
So
Just if
I
you
was
want to go
going
on
to
PvP.
address that.
Well,
Yeah.
if you don't want to get banned, then you have to go outside the safe zone.
So here's what I was going to float to Cake as an idea. We could take some of the old structures from the previous map and put them outside the PvP zone and like chests with like the further out you go, the more like diamonds and iron would be in the chests. But then tell people all the locations of these treasure chests.
That's a decent amount of work, though.
I
Are
mean,
you gonna
that,
do
like-
all that?
It
That's
would
gonna have to be
actually
like-
be it would be easier than you guys think it is.
No, I've used them to
Well,
get
but
it, like,
everybody's so
transferring
established
stuff
instead
like
of
that.
right
They would
now.
take a while by hand.
And it wouldn't last long either.
I feel like
I was-
everybody
it's
has
just
so
like-
many diamonds at this point
Like
that
I'm
nobody
not
would
committed
really
to
care.
it. It was just an idea.
What about the
I think it
arena,
would.
though?
I think that would work like in a smaller zone at the beginning of the map for
Or
people to
if
get
you,
head starts, kind of a
if
thing.
you made it restart at the
But-
same time, though.
Or if you
Yeah,
set a
but
specific
everybody
event.
already has like lots of stuff.
Wait, so
about
you're
the
saying we
arena,
should
then?
have
Like-
weekly challenges and let's plays on the server?
Honestly, like an arena would probably be the best option because anything like just because of the way the server is now, there's gonna have to be rules, and how are you gonna enforce like holding your stuff in non-PvP areas and you go outside the PvP areas, right?
Build a
And
wall
you're not gonna
between PvP
organically
and
almost
non-PvP.
ever, and there's really no reason to leave. Like I feel like there's a bunch of things that don't
Ooh,
necessarily.
you know what we could do? Kill two birds with one stone. We're far enough into the server where I don't think people who are complaining about Tinker's construct being quote unquote OP, which it's not, would have an aneurysm if we added it.
What does it consist of, though? Because it could just be autism. Like, screw how OP it is. It just could be retarded.
Tinkers is amazing.
What is it? What does
If
it
you-
do?
So it's a mod that adds a ton of different new tools and weapons. But more importantly, it gives you very fine control over what you make. So the idea is that everyone's arsenal would be different because everyone will have different like handles, different heads, different modifiers on their tools.
I think that doesn't solve the problem of the reasoning to PvP. Like it's
The
just
reasoning to PvP is just gonna be the people that really want to go out on PvP. That's it. There's not gonna be like a big reason. This is like a
So,
fucking
right,
normie
right.
friendly softy
just hear
server.
me
This
out,
is not a
just hear me out.
PvP server.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Right. It's like to go out to PvP. It's just
Because
organized.
Tinker's construct
You're not gonna run
adds a
it.
ton of new PvP weapons. We could make it so all the good Tinker's medals only spawn like, or I could make it so they don't generate, but we add chests like every 1,000 blocks in each of the cardinal directions. So if you want the good tools, you have to go out there, but you're contesting with other people who want the good PvP tools.
What if you just get there first because it's so big?
Yeah, or because it's so big, everybody goes out exploring, but nobody runs into each other. I think these are conversations that are best had at another time. I don't think these conversations should happen publicly because it's too much autism. Like, we'll talk about where the server is going, what we want to do with it, and then we'll like get some ideas. And then when we have something more fleshed out, then I think we can introduce it to people. But
You just got when you set up the 16 virtual machines to get your multi-threads going.
Yeah, that.
Just have one
I'll be
like
back, I'll be
another
back 1 second.
portal going to one of the new places as a PvP server.
I mean, like,
What is-
I'm open to anything and just throwing ideas out.
I still like
An
the
arena.
arena idea where like people who want to PvP and like who just want to like beat the shit out of each other, they can just go there and do that.
I think the arena would be the best because it
I
can
think
have
it-
more normies
You
can
need
come
some
and
sort of
watch.
PvP. Like engineering shit is nice, but at this point, I feel like everybody's kind of sitting in their corner, just grinding out.
Yeah.
the
How dank would it be
shit.
if you could bet on
At
people?
some
Like
point,
how many
yeah.
people can stomp a Syrian's face in?
That's not gonna happen. Not a lot of people
Yeah,
can.
like for real.
Wow.
Like, what kind of bet would be like a Syrian Legends losing streak? I'll put it like 23 people.
Oh yeah, we can bet with diamonds and shit. Or
Yeah,
in
like I think
weapons
that
and
would be cool. Like,
materials.
because you would have the people who want to not really PvP but still want to participate in the community. They can all participate there. I think that would be like a good dank little thing. And
Does anyone
And if you
else
pay like 20 real dollars, you get like 100 diamonds or whatever to like include.
Well, like how dope would it be if like the different towns made their own PvP arenas and they had their own rules?
See, what you're saying would be amazing if we made the map gigantic and random.
What if we called them gyms?
Yeah, you could let's call it gyms or whatever, and like people like a Syrian Legend, like the lower class, or Pokemon. So
Yeah, boy.
you could just sit there and do that shit.
Holy
You
shit.
know, is there a PvP on the server right now? I think me and Salsa got
Yeah.
to start some shit
Yeah,
about
but
this.
you know what's
Where can I
stopping
go?
you? No, you know what's
Hey,
stopping
can anybody
you?
understand a
From
Syrian
being
Legend?
banned
All I hear is
instantly.
Legend, a Syrian Legend.
You'll literally be banned instantly if you PvP right now.
I mean, not if
Wait,
it's
why?
console.
Yeah.
Well, sure, yeah, but I'm pretty sure he just wants to fuck people up.
Ah, you also talk a lot of shit, dude. He's asking for it.
Does anyone else think that
That's
a Syrian
warranted.
Legend really sounds like Mike Spam? Kind of
Not even close.
Really? It kind of trips me out when one of them starts talking.
They literally talk like Mike Spam literally talks twice as slow as everybody else and 3 times as
Yeah,
slow
but
as
I
the Syrian Legend.
yeah, I know, but it needs but like before they say
We
like
love
an
you, Mike
entire
Spam.
sentence.
No, it's cool. It's just he talks slower. That's fine.
Yeah, but they sound a lot alike.
I don't think so. Mike Spam's voice is actually deep. Assyrian Legend is like really high pitched.
And so whiny too. I mean, what?
Damn.
No bully.
We're being extra savage tonight, boys. Damn, we're not holding back.
Well, I'm about to go to sleep, so I gotta get all my memes out in this hour that I'm on.
Fuck, you going late? 11 a.m. p.m. You going to sleep?
Dude, it's 2 a.m. on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m.
Well, clearly we're talking about the coast that matters at the moment, right?
Hey, fuck you.
Oh shit, it's fucking 2 a.m. God
So
damn.
whenever my Minecraft crashes, it doesn't let me relaunch it.
It happens to some people. No one
How
really knows.
are you using MultiMC or?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Have you restarted MultiMC or is that what won't start?
I restart it, then I go to launch it, and it brings up this weird little thing, and it has logs and stuff.
I found that fixing it, I fixed it by allocating more RAM to the
Okay.
client.
I think you have to download more RAM.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
How old is that website?
decently.
Hey, did you guys know Blue made a headset?
Wow, no way, dude.
Yeah, They Fry's fucked it up and they sell it for $250 instead of $350.
Oh.
Yep. So
Who
if someone
found this
wants a
conversation?
discount, let me know.
The blue headset's
Does it
the
have
one
a
that
built-in
has that.
mic or?
That's the one that has the amps inside of it and doesn't have a
Isn't it
mic.
the one that has that really fucking crazy headband?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried one of those on. It's just fucked up. I don't know. It was weird.
Wow.
Oh, Mo, dude, you mean it was fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
Like MoFi. Like MoFi? I don't know. I bought it. See what it is.
Best headphones ever.
Wait, so you were actually changing the sub icons to?
Oh shit! Yeah, I was
Or
gonna
microphones?
talk about that. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Spine